You know what time it is? It's TFNation time.
We now return to the Transformers.
Oh, hello, you feces-chucking protoplasmic truck-nut monkeys. It is I, Sylvester G1, coming at you for a new sensation, a TFNation video. Yes, Knowlesy, TF Knowlesy, John, has done some questions. He beat me to it, the bastard. And he wants the hype train going, because there seems to be little or no videos going out. Come on, we're 4 fucking weeks away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks, about 30 sleeps, peeps. I can't fucking wait. I've got a sizable bank ready to be spent on plastic. I've got lots of slices of cheddar cheese ready for plastic. It's going to be good. Going to be good. Going to be good. Going to be fucking great. All right? So, he's beat me to the questions, bastard. I was going to do another questions video, and he's kind of answered almost the questions I was going to ask. So, he asked the questions. I answer them. See how this works? Anywho, let's get a crack on, shall we? So, question the first. Also, the questions will come up here and they'll be in the description. So if you want to answer your own, by all means. So, I can't even read my own handwriting. What is the best way to welcome a new attendee and make them feel welcome? Say hello, basically. Well, I've said this before in the past. You have the perfect icebreaker. Is when Saturday kicks off proper, there's going to be people in the bar and there's going to be Transformers on every fucking table. You know, you've got the most perfect icebreakers. Oh, what you been buying? I have that figure. That's cool. That's my favourite dude. That's this. And you're already conversing with somebody. And, you know, the chances are, if you're new there, you know, by all means come and join us. Everyone's welcome. Or just say hello and just that's the best thing you can do is just be yourself, innit? Say hello, you know, don't be a dick, essentially. Say hello, say come and join, come and sit, you know, have a beer, and we'll talk robots or zombie films or video games or comic books or Harry Potter or Doctor Who or Star Trek or whatever it is that you're also into. I'm sure the conversation will go that way. Or we'll have Cards Against Humanity, and you know, and that's always a laugh, isn't it? You know. So yeah, it's gonna be yeah. That's the best way. The best way is just to be yourself and talk to people. You know, say hello and say, you know, and welcome, and just everyone's welcome. I'm usually, the natural habitat for me is the bar. I'm usually in the bar somewhere. Come and find me. Come and say hello and come and join. You know, and we'll talk and we'll have a few beers. That's the way it is, isn't it? So, question the second. So if this is your first time coming to TFN, how would I advise? I would advise them to spend the first day and the best experience. Right. Okay. So I get there Thursday, and I've been getting there Thursday every year for the last 17 years. Okay. The only I've said this a million times, but one of the reasons is the fact that, you know, I can get the travelling out of the way and get the room sorted, dump my gear, and then it's an extra hotel breakfast the next morning. And we're in the bar, we're having a laugh, talking away. But if you come in Friday, the best thing to do, this is the best thing that you can do. Come Friday, and if you don't know anyone, still, this is the best thing you can do. Come to the you know, come to the hotel, whichever hotel you're staying in, sort that out first, so you've got that sorted, and that's one less thing to worry about. So go sort your hotel room out. That way you can dump your stuff in the room, you can get showered if you want to have a shower, cool off, chill out, you know, and get everything sorted, and then plan. So if you're in a different hotel from the Hilton, you can plan how you're going to get there, how you're going to come back. It's always advisable as well if you put on people going to TFNation on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description. Find out who's in the same hotel as you, and be able to share taxi there and back. And again, good way of meeting new friends. So, there's that. I advise that. Getting a WhatsApp group or something like that, and say, right, we're gonna go. We can share taxi there and back and all that. And again, it's a good way of meeting new people, and and that. But then once you've done all that, get to the hotel as quick as you can, the Hilton, and then just sit in the bar, talk to people. And again, it's the same thing of being welcomed and, come and join and stuff like that. Then, usually Friday is so you can go get your passes and stuff like that on Friday. It's usually about, I reckon, around 10 o'clock-ish time. It could be early, it could be a little bit later, but it's usually around 10 o'clock. So if you want to go join the queue, go join the queue. Again, you stood next to a couple of people, you'll have a conversation with them. It just happens, and then if it's their first time, your first time, you've got something in common and stuff like that, and then you can, you're in, you know what I mean? So it's all good. It's all good. It's all works thing. And then once you've got your pass and stuff like that, you get the booklet, the program guide, and it tells you what's on and everything. And one of the best things that TFNation do, I don't have one to hand. They are filed away. They're in a folder somewhere, and I can't remember where I put them. Excuse me. What TFNation do really fucking well is in the program guide, it shows you where all the panels are going to be, where the guests are going to be, signing autographs and all like that, and the dealer's room. Everything's colour coordinated, and you will find which room you need to be in if you want to watch a panel and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out. See what you want to do first, and all the information's in there as well. And that's the best way. And then again, get to the bar, start talking to people. That's the best way. It's. I know it sounds cliche, but it is really like mingle, go around, talk to everybody you can, And if you don't know anybody and you see my videos, come and find me. I will introduce you to peeps, But also come and join me and we'll chat and stuff as well. So that's good. So, question number 12. A new attendee, how to approach and advise a guest. So basically, what that means is, how do I, if you don't know how to approach a guest, how would I advise it? Basically, be polite, please and thank yous. Don't go to I've said this in my do's and don'ts videos in the past, don't walk up to the table with everything they've ever done ever off their IMDb page. You've got DVDs, video games, comic books, whatever. Don't go there with a massive stack of stuff to get signed, right? Because usually they'll sign 2 or 3 things for you. But you can always join the back of the queue and do it again. But because you don't want to be... imagine you're stood behind that person who's got the stack of stuff. You don't want to be stood there. You've waited half an hour. The queues are pretty quick anyway. But be courteous, be polite, say please, thank you. By all means, have a little chat with them. But don't ask them a burning question like, in episode 14, blah, 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 and your character did this, blah, blah. Save that for the panel. You can always ask them, always like to work with Wally Bear or, Greg Berger or somebody. They'll answer it, real quick question. If you've got a quick question, they'll answer it. And ask them for a photo. Don't just snap a photo in the face. Say, would you mind? Is that cool? And just, because don't forget, they're people too. And just think how you would react in their position. So if you were signing autographs, say, for example, how would you react to that? Just be, like I said, just be courteous, polite, and say, please, thank you, thanks for coming, thanks for spending time with us, and that's all it matters, that's all it takes. And, and usually when you get your autograph, you cheesy, oh my God, I've just met, and it's great. And like I said, that's the best way to do it. They're people too, So please, thank you, and all that sort of stuff. Where are we now? Question 4. What type of guest would I like to see in the future? I'd like to meet some of the Japanese voice artists. I know that's I know that's going to be a lot of money for the TFNation crew because they've got to pay for them to come and all that sort of stuff. And from Japan, it's quite thingy. But that would be cool, you know, because, I mean, and some of the Japanese designers would be cool as well. I mean, all right, they might have to get an interpreter, but, I mean, but still, it'd be great to meet them, you know. What else? Well, we've had Nelson Shin might be a good one because he directed the Transformers the movie. Nelson Shin might be a good one. If he's still alive, I'm sure he's still alive. But yeah, directors and stuff, and I've just realised that's... Yeah, anything like that. I mean, we've had writers, we've had voice actors, we've had comic book guys on there, you know, all that sort of stuff. But just something a bit different, like the toy designers. When we had Aaron Archer there a few years ago, and he was a really nice guy. But yeah, people like that would be good. You know, some of the more creative. We've got Scott Brownlee coming this year, which is really cool. As sound engineer, he did the voice of Soundwave, and I can't wait to meet him. I mean, obviously he didn't do the actual speaking voice, that's Frank Welker, but he applied the vocoder sounds to it, and that made it sound like it does. That's so cool. So I don't know where I should get my G1 Soundwave toy signed. I don't have Frank signed it. If I ever meet Frank again, he can sign it, and then I've got his, because he's got like a hand in making that character come alive. So yeah, maybe I might do that. But no, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's toy designers and people who actually make the stuff. You know, like I say, it's not just because. It's not just the voice artists, is it? It's not just the directors and comic book guys. I mean, they're great and everything like that, but there are other people involved. So anything like that, like toy design, would be great. And then the last question number 5. Although John, you put 2025 on your list there. What we're looking forward to at TFN 2026. Well, I've gone through it 100 times, but definitely. Vince DiCola's concert, it's just gonna be so fucking cool. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot fucking wait, pardon my French, but I just cannot fucking wait. I never thought I'd have that experience. I mean, we met Stan Bush in 2018. We met Stan Bush then, and that was amazing. And a lot of people have asked for Vince DiCola. Ignore that, it's an advert. A lot of people have asked for Vince DiCola, me being one of them, and but it's one of those things where I didn't think we'd actually get to see him, and then here he is, and it's going to be so fucking cool. And it, you know, I mean, it was when Stan Bush was on, we had the best fucking laugh. The best fucking weekend. Oh, it was just a minute. And he came out and did the fucking thing. I mean, he did Dare 3 times. I mean, bless him. He did a load of his songs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of the songs. I've got the album somewhere. I think it's downstairs. And I like a lot of the songs on there. But he could tell that he was doing some of the other songs, and then he went, right, here's one you should know. He did Dare, and the whole fucking place erupted. It was amazing. And then he did The Touch, and again, everybody just was, you know, it was just amazing. And everybody's doing the actions of Optimus Prime and Megatron and fighting in the background. So fucking good. But yeah, this is going to be great. We're just going to stand there and just be in absolute awe of this man. I mean, he doesn't get enough recognition, Vince DiCola, because that music for that movie is just phenomenal. You know, the all that sort of stuff. It's just fucking, I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. And the Unicron theme is just beautiful. I mean, we did get it for Rise of the Beasts in there a little bit. There was a little bit of the Unicron theme in there, but yeah, it's just iconic in it. It's just iconic. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Most importantly, though, I'm looking forward to meeting my TFNation family again, seeing them again. You know who you are. But yeah, it's going to be so good to see you all again. Because, I mean, I've known a lot of these guys a lot of years. a fucking a lifetime. So, and we only see each other like once or twice a year. If I can get to the minicons, I will try to get to the next Manchester minicon. But again, this year I've just been in a couldn't afford it. It's one or the other kind of thing. If I go to that one, I can't go to the Birmingham one. But I've already bought my tickets, so it's kind of, that sort of thing. But yeah, just to see my TFNation fam again, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good, and we just have like no time passes between each visit. It's like it feels like I only saw you last week. You know what I mean? It's that sort of thing, and that's what makes this convention such a unique experience. Because there is so much love in that room because we love Transformers, and then we love each other because of Transformers. Not in a gay way, or sometimes in a gay way, but you know what I mean. But it's just that sort of. You can feel it. There's a positive energy. If you could harness that, we could get to fucking Zeta Reticuli. You know what I mean? But there is that positive energy in that room is just something you can't explain until you've experienced it. It's not quantifiable until you're there and experiencing it. This is why you newbies are gonna fucking love it. I tell you now, you're gonna fucking love it, and you will be back every year after that. Because it's such a good positive experience. I mean, I've never had any bad experiences there. Well, that's not true. The only bad experience I had is with the hotel, not the convention. And because the hotel is kind of important part of the convention, didn't really scupper it, but it annoyed me, shall we say. But I didn't let that get in the way of TFNation, if that makes sense. But yeah, but like I said, there is no bad experience. There is no. Everyone's there for Transformers and each other, and it's just and that's, like I say, such a positive energy. The vibes in there are just amazing, and I recommend it to everyone who loves Transformers. If you've never been before, you're gonna fucking love it, absolutely love it. So that's why I go every year, innit? But yeah, there's some good questions there, John. Well done. I hope I've answered. I love that image of Megatron. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, Decepticons to Decepticons, but yeah, it's such, like I say, such a great experience, but it comes back to, well, I mean, we are all welcoming because we love this thing, and because you can't always talk about it in your daily life. When you're at work, your workmates don't give a shit, and your family don't give a shit about Transformers, and your best friends that you go to the pub with don't give a shit about Transformers. So it's very hard to talk about outside of this, but when you're here, it is all Transformers, and it's so cool. I mean, whatever Transformers generation you like, it's still Optimus and Megatron and Autobots, Decepticons, or sometimes Maximals and Predacons and Viacons and Minicons and Constructicons, Predacons. The G1 Predacons, but G1. Yeah, I will be unabashed. I'm a G1. I don't care. I love G1. I mean, I've got the G1 cartoon on there. If it weren't for G1, you wouldn't have anything else. So, I mean, I get it's not everybody's bag, but I fucking love G1. I love the sounds. I love the voices. I love the imagery. The voices are iconic. I mean, I'm talking about Transformers now. Sorry, I'm talking about the questions. So yeah, I hope I've answered these questions to an acceptable. Give acceptable answers. There we go. If you like what I do, hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to tell me I get new videos out. Should be every Thursday and Saturday. Sorry I wanted to review last week. Just real life just got in the fucking way. I just did not have time, to scratch my ass, let alone do a video. So I hope this scratches the itch to see my boat race. But yeah, I hope everybody answers these questions as well, because we need the hype train. We need the hype train You know, and it's good to hear other people's perspectives about this thing, because I've said this before. You can only experience TFNation your way, okay? So, and this is why I like people to make videos, because when you're at because, like I say, you can only experience TFNation your way, because you might be doing this, you're going there, you're seeing this person doing that, and doing your own thing. And then you only experience the convention, like I said, from your perspective. But when you see other people's videos, it's like, right, we did this, we went there for tea, we went there, did this, did that. And it kind of gives you the whole image of the con rather than just what you saw. And that's great, because everyone's got a unique experience and a unique way of looking at things. And that's what makes it so cool, you know? So that's why I like to do these videos and I like to put this stuff out. So, yeah, anyway, like and subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. All my links to socials will be in the description. The questions will be in the description as well. And the link to the people going to the Facebook, people going to TFNation group on Facebook will be there too. So if you're not there, like I said, find out, if it's your first time, find out who's in the same hotel as you. If you're in another hotel that isn't the Hilton. And then that way you can make friends, you can organise, you know, trips back and forth to the hotel and stuff like that. And that's a good way of making friends too, like I said earlier. Anyway, and just remember this one thing. If you are watching this, you are TFNation.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite. Fusing metal and vision, let's take flight. Transform!